So that's my new sketchbook. It's literally the same as my last 3 sketchbooks that I had. Well, a local store has it and I just buy it for cheap. It's literally like less than 4 euros, so I think it's a great deal. You get a lot of paper for it. And you can already see this is the first page of the sketchbook, and I decided to do a 2-page drawing basically. And you can see the sketch. I showed it really quickly here, and it's Stanford Pines from Gravity Falls and Bill Cipher also from Gravity Falls. I seen the book trending recently, the new book that Alex Hirsch released, the maker of Gravity Falls, and I don't know, I was kind of inspired by it and I wanted to draw something. Also, I'm sorry if I sound a little sick. I was sick last week and I hope my voice sounds better right now. I mean, my voice always sounds a bit weird because I am not experienced in talking that much on the microphone. But it should be better by now, but sometimes I may sound a bit weird. Hope that's alright. And I'm starting with a layer on the background. I want to have a really dark and a light background. You're gonna see this in the thumbnail, probably it's supposed to be fire. So I decided to tone the background down in order to give myself some I don't know how to phrase this, but it helps. Like when you, for example, paint the face first, you're gonna think it's way too dark, and once you add the background, it looks way too light or something. Color theory, basically. I don't know how to explain this. But this is the first page of my sketchbook. I don't know why, but the first 2 pages of the sketchbook feel weird. They break really easily. It wasn't like this with the other 2 sketchbook that I had, which by the way are exactly the same as this one. And they didn't do that. Maybe they changed the paper or something, I'm not sure. I will find out once I continue to draw in the sketchbook. Hopefully this is just the first 2 pages that are like this, like kinda weird and break easily. Not the rest of the sketchbook as well, because if then I might have a problem, but I'm gonna go through with it. I never really had problems with drawing the first page of the sketchbook. I just randomly draw a face or characters from mine, or like this time I draw fan art. I don't really have a problem with this, so I wasn't really pressured. Like a lot of people on YouTube and in the art community as in general, they are like really pressured to draw a first page that looks amazing, so when people see it, they wanna continue to see it, you know? But I don't really have that kind of pressure because nobody wants to see my sketchbook anyways, and I'm just posting it on YouTube and on Instagram. I can't talk, but if you are a regular watcher of my channel, you probably know that I do not know how to talk properly on a YouTube channel. And on top of that, I'm also German, so I have a really thick German accent, and I hate it. I wanna sound more like an English speaking dude, you know, without the German accent, because I don't really like it. But unfortunately I am German, so I have to live with it, or I have to go to America or something and learn English. This is a rather drastic cut. I wanna make this video relatively short, so people are actually wanting to watch it. So I'm cutting a lot of my process away. I'm just giving you little bits, but this video is still 60 minutes long. And I don't know how long this drawing took me actually. Since I got a job and don't have that much time to draw anymore, I usually take myself more time with each drawing. which is weird because usually I was done in 2 hours with a drawing. I don't know if this is better or not. I don't know. But here I cut from drawing with only watercolors to drawing with gouache. If you still don't know what gouache is, it's basically just acrylic paint and watercolors in one medium. Like, you can make it watered down, like put more water on it and it acts like watercolors, or you can just take it as it is and do it more thick, and you can layer colors really efficiently, but you can still reactivate it, so you can still blend it even after it has dried. I really like this medium. I think it's my favorite so far. Yeah, so I'm just drawing the pants right now. They're gonna look better later on. Usually my drawing process is always the same. I always need to have a watercolor base because I really want to make sure I get all the colors that I want. And then usually I'm like, this looks a little dull, because my watercolors are not expensive. They are cheap watercolors, so they are not as vibrant as I want them to be. And my gouache colors are also really cheap. They're like 20 or 30 bucks on Amazon. They're like these Hemi gouache things that were in a trend. They were trending a lot in a few years in the past. But they usually are way more vibrant than my watercolors. So I'm just putting a bit on there, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna change everything. I'm gonna go over every single little detail I made with gouache. So everything I did with watercolor is basically for nothing, because I'm gonna go over it again. But if it does shine through, I guess it's fine, because it's the same color. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm making any sense here. But that's usually what my channel is like. Like I always like to say, if you do not like my voiceover, you can just mute me and, I don't know, play some of your music and watch me paint or something. I also decided to do a different technique with the face this time. Usually my eyes, the way I draw eyes is I always draw them really big for some reason. I don't know. This time I decided to make them small to give more realism or something. I'm just trying out my style and stuff, you know. I don't really know if I like it more. I'm not sure. It works with this drawing, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue doing this, because since I've been drawing like big eyes all my drawing career, I don't have a career, but I just called it that. I'm just used to it, you know. And if I draw small eyes, I just think they're too small because I've been drawing them so big all the fucking time. Well, I have problems, huh? Anyways. I'm not gonna join Inktober because I actually never joined it before, and I honestly just do not have the motivation to draw something every single day and make it look good, because some days when I draw I just can't. I can't draw something that looks good. And if it doesn't look good, I don't want to post it on the internet, because if I hate it, people are also going to hate it. So I'm not gonna do it. I will draw something for Halloween probably, because I really like Halloween. Yeah, but that's about it. Here I'm starting to draw the background. I wanted to emphasize the fire that Bill always has when he makes a deal with his hand, like this handshake. He has this blue fire. I don't know why it's blue, but I like it, so I decided to draw it in the background. It doesn't really serve a purpose. I just wanted to draw a Stanford, and I didn't know what to do for the rest of the page. And so I just put a little Bill there, because I don't know, it doesn't make sense that he's just floating in the fire. I wanted him to have a bigger role, but I just left him there because I thought it would be funny. So he's just kind of looking at Ford and being like, dude, why are you so scared or something. Right now you can only see my hand. I should have cut this away, honestly. I am not pretty sure. I'm still not sure how to film properly. I've had this channel for 8 months. I don't even remember anymore. But I still don't know how to film properly. It's kind of embarrassing if I think about it more. Yeah. Here I decided I have to make it darker because if it's just blue, it doesn't really look like fire, it just looks like water. So I was like, I'm just gonna make it darker. And behind Stanford, I'm gonna put a big eye, like the eye from Bill. Looking back on it, I'm not really sure if it... here you can see it. Looking back, I'm not really sure if I should have put it there, well, because if I would have put the fire on there, maybe it looked better. I don't know, this eye doesn't really make sense because Bill Cipher is like right next to him. I didn't really plan this out. Like usual, I don't plan out my drawings, I just draw. I don't plan them out, I don't do anything. I'm just like, I wanna draw that, so I'm gonna draw that. And on top of that, it's asymmetrical, so I'm not really happy with it, that's what I'm trying to say. And here I'm drawing Bill. I like him. I think he's one of my favorite characters in Gravity Falls. I think it's pretty obvious why. I hope every one of you watched this show. If you're watching this video, you probably watched it. I really like Bill. He's really cool. I wanna have his powers, dude. Anyways, back to the sketchbook topic. I know a lot of people draw on their sketchbook like on the cover or cover it with stickers. Honestly, I'm not sure what I should do with my sketchbook cover. The last sketchbook I just put stickers on it, and the sketchbook before I also put stickers on it. And my second sketchbook I actually did draw something on it, but it's chipping off because I didn't varnish it or I didn't protect it, so it's coming off. I shouldn't be touching it anymore, it's just gonna fall into dust. And so I'm not sure what I should do with it. So if you have any kind of ideas what I should do with the cover of my sketchbook, write me it in the comments. Like, for example, draw a character on there or something. But I don't really know what character I should put on there. Yeah. Like, I'll put stickers on there. I can make stickers on my own, maybe put them on there, but I don't know. I'm not as creative as I want to be, honestly. I don't know. Here I'm using... I don't know why I don't have any line art pens except this ballpoint pen. Like, I don't have fine liners, I just have that. I'm just drawing with this because it's a black pen and it works, so I'm using it. And I always have this thing where I draw faces, I think they look good, but then when I finish drawing them, they just look asymmetrical as fuck. So he's kind of lopsided right now, so you have to live with this. I'm sorry. I can't do anything against it now. I already finished it, and once I finish it, I'm not gonna touch it again. It's just gonna stay like that. Well, that's my new sketchbook start. This video is only a minute long. This video is only a minute left. Okay, I can't talk. This video only has a minute left. I hate myself sometimes. Okay, all the time. I'm joking. So I'm just gonna say thank you for watching, and if you have any suggestions what I should be drawing, you can always leave them in the comments. I'm always happy to read comments because then I know that people actually watch my videos, because I think I'm pretty annoying, honestly. I don't think my videos are that good and stuff, so if people leave comments, I'm always fucking happy that people are actually willing to sit down and watch me paint my horrible painting thing. That wasn't a sentence. Oh, Jesus. My German ass can't think of the words that quickly. By the way, I like English way more than I like German. I don't know why. And here's the finished result. So I'm just gonna say bye. See you in the next one. Thank you for watching.